Hi, this is Gino here again, and it's starting to get cold out in the Nevada backcountry out here on this desert solo quest. And one of the more exciting things about being in the backcountry and being out here in the wild is the ability to start a fire. It keeps you warm. I'm also getting hungry, so I want to eat soon, and I'll actually cook my food over the fire. And also plays a very spiritual role in terms of being a great companion. Besides the stars, I don't know if I'll be able to see those tonight because it's pretty cloudy today, but you know, the stars and their fire are the most, our most indelible and ancestral types of companions that are out there. So well, I have a fire started, I'm about ready to start a fire, and you need three things to start a fire: an ignition, fuel, and oxygen. And so I've already set it up here, and I'm actually going to show you a couple things here, and that is that you want to have, in terms of fuel, you want to have three different types of fuel. You want to have some tinder, which is some really light stuff. Here's some cottonwood bark that I pulled off on a tree on the ranch, and you just sort of break this up and it makes for some good tinder. And then for kindling is some smaller little wood pieces, and I didn't do too good of a job here. I actually forgot to bring some, so instead I just used what's around me, and there's a lot of dead sagebrush. There's some dead sagebrush right here, and I put some dead sagebrush as kindling. And then you put your bigger pieces of wood on the outside. And then once you get the coals, you can bring bigger pieces of wood like this in, but you want to wait until your fire gets going really well. So I want to start this fire and then show you three different types of ignition that I use. And so I'm actually using a butane lighter here, and perhaps that may not even be the best way to start it because we're at a high elevation, which sometimes makes it really hard to use butane lighters. But it's going here. And so we've got the butane lighter there as one form. The other form is, and these are great, you can buy these at REI, and these are waterproof matches. And they actually come with a, well, I don't know how great that was, they just broke. They actually come with a piece that you need in order to ignite it, but these things are great. I really like having these. I usually have these as part of my kit, and it really works out well. So the fire's taken off on two different areas, and you can see I left a lot of room for oxygen to start, a lot of room for oxygen to actually engage the fire space. One of my earlier problems with starting fires was that I would pack it in too tight, and actually it needs air. Definitely needs air. The third way is a really fun way. Like I said, you need three ways to start a fire, and the third way is what's called a striker, a fire striker. And this is a cotton ball with some Vaseline, and it's such a great way to start a fire because sometimes if it's really windy out here, or if it's really cold and things are damp, it can be really hard to actually start this fire. So I get this off the ground, show you, and what it does is that it does a spark, and hold on one second, I'll get a piece of cardboard here, and so you can see it burning right there. And this will actually burn for a while. It'll burn like for at least 5 minutes. And these are great, especially during very adverse conditions. We're actually very fortunate out here right now. It's somewhat calm, so it's pretty easy to start a fire. Alrighty, that's it. And in a few minutes, this will be going well, and I'll be able to add a few pieces of wood. One of the things I did bring, which is a big no-no, was I brought some wood that actually is still green, and green wood does not burn. So these are some tips on how to start a fire, and this will keep me warm tonight. It will help me cook my meals, and also will be my companion out here. So when it goes dark, I will have some light. All right. Thank you, everybody.